It's a magnificent resort. The reason I ski here is I learned to ski here 20 years ago. It's a massive resort. We've got 450 hectares, so you actually don't spend a lot of time in lift queues. People can get around and they can ski. We've got great beginner terrain, we've got great intermediate terrain, and for those who want a little bit extra, we've got some great black runs they can go down and enjoy. With our staff, we're very proud of our staff. One of our key assets is actually the fact that we have such wonderful lift staff and snow sports instructors. They're used to dealing with families, used to looking after families. We get a lot of people come here and they actually tell us that the staff is one of the key things that they enjoy because they're coming here with a family, and when they're coming here with a family, they want to make sure that their kids are well looked after as well.
Falls Creek, we think it's the jewel in the crown of Victorian Alpine resorts. We're located, very conveniently located, not that far from Melbourne. Highway access to Falls Creek is tremendous as you come up through the beautiful Alpine valleys. Friendly drive up to the mountain. We always make sure that our road is cleared of snow, and the weather we get being based north of the Great Dividing Range, we get fabulous weather here. As you can see, the week we've experienced right now has been a week of fabulous weather and great snowfalls. Look, I think families are looking to find breaks where families can come away and do things together. So Falls Creek is known as the family mountain. Right behind us here we've got Wombat's Ramble, 2.2 kilometres. It's the longest beginner run in Australia. That's now got snowmaking all the way down it, so almost guaranteed from the beginning of the season to the end of the season for there to be skiing all the way down Wombat's Ramble. But Falls Creek is well known as the family mountain. And we do a lot of things with our Pete the Snow Dragon, with our night shows and a variety of things that are available for families to do generally that make it that family mountain. Falls Creek is a place of endless horizons. It's a place where people to come to find the centre of the Alps, and many of them say they go away having found the centre of themselves.
Well, the Falls Creek Snow Sports School offers a variety of programs. Starting with our children's programs, we have a 3 to 5 year old purpose-built indoor centre at the top. That's the specific age group we cater for there. We also have what we call the junior workshop. In our junior workshop, it's 6 to 14 year olds, both skiing and snowboarding. Also in the Snow Sports School, we have the adults, which is both skiing and snowboarding, as well as private lessons. They're our main products. Pete the Dragon is our mascot here in Falls, and he's deeply integrated into everything we do, particularly in the children's ski school. Pete visits on a regular basis our snow sports school, particularly the 3 to 5 year olds. 3 to 5 year olds, if they get started early, it's particularly about having fun in the snow and adjusting to the environment, getting themselves orientated with skis and exploring a new environment out on the mountain, particularly around large infrastructure such as lifts. That's what we offer and that's what we provide. We also take those kids as far as we can in their learning progression. So when they hit the 6 to 14 year old junior workshop, they've got their skills to take them all around the mountain. It's particularly important to take a lesson when you first get started. One, you don't pick up the bad habits, and secondly, it really facilitates learning the right way without the pain and the frustration of doing it yourself or having friends and family drag you down the inappropriate runs initially. We take the sting out of it and we get you going, and it helps you enjoy your holiday as well as getting you orientated about the mountain here in Falls.
We've got 300 hectares of skiable terrain here, probably 400 hectares within the boundaries of our lease area. Bit over 100 hectares under snowmaking with 100 guns, or 150 guns, 50 of them fan guns. And we work really intensively from June through till August, making as much snow as we can in the places that we need it. So consequently, in September, we've still got a great product for the guest who comes for the school holidays right at the end of the season. So we can offer our guests the best product we can. You know, before even any natural snow falls in June, we can offer the guests a skiing product and augment the natural snowfalls during July and August, the high season, and then bring our home runs right back into the village all the way through to mid-September, late September, the school holidays. We've established a really good relationship with the Department of Sustainability and Environment. They work fairly intensively with us over maintaining the ski area we've got. We consider ourselves the custodians of this area, so hopefully when we leave the land in better condition than what we found it, and we encompass that philosophy in every job we do when we dig the earth. A snowmaker, there's two technologies for snowmaking. One is the fan gun, which is the one with a large barrel, and that blows. It's got its own onboard fan, and that blows air out and water together and creates a plume. And by the time that plume reaches the ground, it's snow. And then the other technology is the lancers, the air-water guns, which are just a narrow-necked gun with a small nozzle at the end. They've got compressed air running to them, and they blow water out as well and create snow. And each gun has its applications for the varying conditions and the varying runs. We have 7 frontline grooming machines and a total fleet of 9 or 10. Those guys go out, and again, each machine has a specific purpose. Some of them are used only for pushing, some of them are used only in the park for doing terrain parks, and others are free groomers, which groom out our less steep areas. And then we have the winch cats, which groom the steep areas and are able to tow themselves up the slope and lower themselves down the slope so that they can maximise the use of the snow on the slope during the season. We've got the largest resort in Victoria, and the south side of our hill, which runs from Drover's Dream in the east through to Ruin Castle in the west, we're able to service 85% of this Australian guest with that terrain. And then for the guests looking for a little more of a challenge, they can move over to the summit and into the maze using Summit Lift and International to find some steep and deep terrain, which is probably a little less crowded and a little more challenging. We've really aimed at the family market, and we enjoy that clientele. It's a lot of fun. You know, in September, for instance, the kids, you hear them come up on a Sunday night and they're squealing and enjoying the snow for sometimes the first time. The other thing that we've worked on with the lifts is to recruit the best people we possibly can, and the way we do that is play games with them when we're recruiting until we drive them mad. And we very soon find the people who are tolerant and who can work you know, in the worst conditions possible, in very, very bleak conditions all day, and keep smiling. And that's what we aim for. That keeps our guests happy as well. Summing up Falls Creek, I would say accessible, friendly. We pride ourselves on that, and we welcome everybody. And I think that's probably what we offer the skiing guest in Victoria is just a welcoming approach to be it your first experience or be it your 167th experience. We love you to be here.
We here at Falls Creek Coach Service are a 3rd generation owned and operated family company providing transport into the northeast Victoria, into the snowfields. We provide a daily service out of Melbourne, the Albury Airport, and also park and ride from Mount Beauty to Falls Creek daily So you can cut out the fuss and take the bus and ride in the comfort of our air-conditioned coaches all the way to the top of the mountain. Some of the benefits of taking our transport are cutting out the fuss of putting chains on those cold nights into the snow, and also we cut out resort entry, so you'll be able to ride straight through without any stopping, straight to the top of the mountain.
Well, here at Falls Creek Medical Centre we've got a number of doctors who rotate up from the Mount Beauty Medical Centre. They're all experienced rural general practitioners, and they've all got a keen interest in sports and snow sports injuries. So as far as looking after your children or your own selves, we can deal with full range of general practice, and we even have a few mums expecting babies that come and see us during the winter. Of course, the clinic is set up as a emergency centre, and we've got everything to deal with heart attacks right through to the simplest fracture or twisted knee. The clinic has a fairly new digital X-ray processor. We can view our X-rays instantly as soon as we take them, and we can email them off to specialists if we really need to get an opinion. So we've got a fairly well coordinated unit here with skilled doctors and fairly state-of-the-art equipment. So look, if you're at Falls Creek for a holiday, we can deal with anything you'd like to throw at us, from the common cold to the worst injury on the slopes.